What's up, guys? It's me, your girl Free Spiritist, back again with another Cook Bang mini foodie vlog. And in this video, I'm making Ogbono soup. I'm going to show you guys right now in this video. First, I had a pot on the stove, and then I put some palm oil, and I let it heat up. Once it was heated up, I added some purple onions, which I had chopped up and put in this purple bowl, as you can see. Of course, I made sure every piece of onion was in the pot, because the price of groceries these days, guys, I couldn't handle it. I went ahead and stirred in the onions and allowed them to simmer in the palm oil. My pot jiggled a little, so I used a pot holder to hold it. After I finished stirring in the onions, I added some crushed habanero peppers, which I crushed in my mortar with my pestle. That was fun. I stirred in the habanero peppers along with the onions, which now released a beautiful aroma. This soup is going to be amazing. My next ingredient was the powdered crayfish. If you don't have crayfish, you can use powdered shrimp. It's about the same. This adds another layer of umami to the soup and gives an extra layer of flavor and texture to the soup. My next ingredient is nor. I had about 4. These are the other 2. I added these 2 to the pot, and then as I was trying to do, this video, of course, one got stuck. Okay, here we go. So now, yes, so I used my spoon and I crushed up the nor cubes ever so gently because my pot, it was still jiggling. Then I stirred it all in with the rest of the ingredients, mixing it all together. I now added some more accent, another layer of umami flavor to wake up this Ogbono soup. This soup is going to be epic, guys. The next ingredient was the perfect complete seasoning by Goya. I prefer Badia complete, but hey, whatever was available, that's what I used. Now I stirred all the spices ingredients together, making sure everything mixed in, and then added 2 packs of Sazon to the mix. After adding the Sazon, I stirred it all up, and it released an amazing aroma that, oh my God. Now for the Ogbono. I used my hand because I wanted to make sure that I crushed up all the ground Ogbono because sometimes there might be clumps. And the last thing you want is a clumpy Ogbono soup. So I stirred in some more Ogbono and then realized I needed a little bit more. So I went ahead and added a little bit more. I was cooking for 7 people, so I needed more Ogbono. I went ahead and mixed up the Ogbono, and it started to turn into a roux-like paste as the Ogbono mixed in with the ingredients and all the spices and the onions and palm oil. And as you guys can see, it's a pasty clump. Now I'm adding the broth from assorted meats that I cooked the night before. Yes, I cooked some meats the night before because there was no way I was going to cook this soup this fast without being pre-prepared. Come on, guys. Let's be realistic. So yeah, anyway, I continued to stir and stir until my roux started to have this viscous sort of texture. This is the base of my Ogbono soup. And as I stirred, it thickened into this gloppy gloop that you guys are looking at. But trust me, it's going to be amazing. Now I just added the assorted meats. We had some chicken, goat meat, some cow skin. It was looking good. I slowly folded up the meat into the viscous Ogbono soup base, making sure to coat every piece of meat with the Ogbono. Man, I'm already ready to eat. I don't know about y'all. I don't really know what you think, but go ahead, comment down below, because I'd like to know. The next ingredient was the stockfish. This is my favorite ingredient because it adds an extra layer and texture and flavor to your soup. It's kind of like, the orishi-rishi of the Ogbono soup. My Niger peeps know what I'm talking about. I continued to fold the protein into the ogbono, making sure to cover all parts of the meat so that every piece of meat had ogbono. And then I added some more of the broth to thin out the thickness of the ogbono. You can have your ogbono as thick or as thinned out as you'd like. I like mine an in-between texture, between thick and thin. Not too ooey gooey, but gooey enough. So I went ahead and mixed all the ingredients and then added some more pepper. Yes, I love spice. A little bit of ground red pepper to give an extra layer of zest. Because I don't know how you do it without the spice. I need that spice. The spice makes it for me. I went ahead and stirred it all up and added the rest of my broth and then slowly stirred in the broth into the soup, making sure to cover every piece of meat into the broth, into the viscous ogbono soup. As my soup grows and thickens, I continue to stir, and then I cover and allow to simmer for 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, I'm back, stirring my soup, ensuring that my soup has not gotten stuck or burned at the bottom of the pot. Because ogbono soup is one of those soups that you have to stir in between cooking time, or else you might come out and have a pot of burnt ogbono soup. You don't want that. The last ingredient is the smoked fish. I put this in last because it was very delicate, and so if I had put it in the beginning, it probably would have disintegrated. So at least now that it's last, we'll be able to pick out the pieces of it in the soup and enjoy it while swallowing the fufu. This soup is going to be epic, guys. Now for the final ingredient, the bitter leaf, my favorite. I love this leaf because not only is it nutritious and delicious and reduces your blood sugar, but it has this sweetness that comes out once you eat it and drink water. It's my favorite vegetable. Some people use spinach, some people use ugu, but I prefer bitter leaf. After adding it, I went ahead, stirred it in slowly, making sure to evenly mix in the bitter leaf with the ogbono soup, coating each piece of leaf with the viscous ogbono, and then adding some more water because I ran out of broth, y'all. I slowly mixed in the water into the soup, evening out the thickness and making sure that all the ingredients were mixed, and then simmered for another 5 to 10 minutes. And there it is. Voila. Ogbono soup. Ready to eat, ready to be dished out to all the hungry folks in my house. So, I'm ready to dig in and get my first bite of this amazing soup with my gari fufu. First bite, y'all. Yes. Amazing. I chew my fufu, guys. I don't want to choke. Yeah, especially if I have like bones. The cow skin, oh yeah. Juicy. Everything came out amazing. It was delicious. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Until the next video,